In the 1950s, Los Angeles was known to most of America as a shining city of freeways and movie stars. But there was another Los Angeles, unseen by most of the country. There, tens of thousands of Mexican Americans lived in crowded barrios, many just getting by, working in tedious, often backbreaking jobs. Then in 1958, the son of a factory worker from a tough Mexican neighborhood just outside LA rose out of the barrio and into the national spotlight. Ritchie Valens had become the first Mexican-American rock and roll star.
There won't be no tutti frutti, no lollipop. Come on, baby, just rock, rock, rock.
Ritchie Valens comes out of Pacoima, California, in the San Fernando Valley here in Los Angeles, and he becomes the great brown hope. He is the man that is going to not just sit in the garage and play music, but maybe go to Carnegie Hall.
Valens, born Richard Valenzuela, had been unknown beyond Pacoima until a young record producer heard him play at a local movie house and invited him to his Hollywood studio.
When he walked in and he got his axe out and started noodling around, you know, why, this one guy comes and said, "What the hell is this?" He said, "A Mexican rock and roll? There ain't no such thing." I said, "Hold on, pal."
Well, come on, let's go, little darling.
We changed his name to Valens because I knew that if we put a record out and called it Valenzuela, they wouldn't even listen to it. They'd just throw it in the trash can.
Well, now swing me all the
When Ritchie took off and his record came on and it hit the stations and we were all, yay! We were excited, not only because he was Ritchie, but because he was Mexican-American.
After we'd worked together for about 3 months, one day he said, "Bobo, I want you to come out and meet my mother." He took me through the little house, and under the house they had a couple of sleeping bags, and he and his cousin, that's where they slept. And then at that point, that's when he said to me, "Bobo, the one thing I want is I want to buy my mother a home." So I said, "Well, don't worry, Ritchie, you're going to be a big star, and we'll get you a home for your mother."
Later that summer, as Keane drove Valens up the coast for an appearance in San Francisco, the song that would become a cornerstone of Chicano rock and roll began to take shape.
I had a new Thunderbird, and Ritchie was in the back with his guitar. And all of a sudden there's the da 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 dee da da da. And I said, "Wow, man, that might make a hell of a record. Let's do something with that."
The irony is that the biggest hit that Ritchie Valens ever had, and the song for which he will be forever known, was sung in Spanish, La Bamba. And the audience, the Anglo audience, seemed to look past that or didn't care.
What greater moment could there be for us than to have this kid, this Mexican-American kid from Pacoima, with a record that people in Poughkeepsie are singing to, and they don't even know what the lyrics mean. It gives white America and black America the opportunity to look at some brown-skinned people and say, "Hey, I like that music."